Hi, and thank you for tuning in to Divine News Messages. This is a quick tarot reading for the sign of Cancer. We're just going to do a quick check-in, Cancer, because your sign is going through a major planetary transformation. So what that's going to feel like is like you are under a major stressful situation, stressful time. This is going to be something that you're going to have to lean on your own understanding, and usually it requires you to dig deep within you and find that warrior spirit, or join forces with friends or family, come together and kind of work yourself through this transit. Ultimately it's in a experience where the universe has given you a chance to kind of recognize these things that they're asking you to deal with, and you didn't. So now it's kind of like it's showtime. It's time. So I'm just going to get a little bit of insight into what that consists of and how you can kind of get through this smoothly, because you may be feeling lonely or like a little bit agitated, a little bit forgotten about right now, but you're not. The universe just wants you to self-reflect and be open to your family or people that are drawn to you to try to help support you. Be very open to that right now, because you need that. Okay, so the first card I have for your current energy is the Magus. Then we have the Chariot, followed by the Ace of Discs. Okay, so what that's letting me know is that this is definitely some type of lesson that is going to either be learned or not. But there is some type of energy that you were in at one point when you were very cunning, maybe very deceptive. Maybe at one point you may have manipulated somebody. Excuse me. Excuse me. Or it could be vice versa. They could have manipulated you, but it looks like this is your energy. And it was involving something that had to do with a lot of like materialistic things. So I don't know necessarily if it was money or what, but it looks like some way that you behaved at some point, or something that you did and allowed yourself to do or possibly be a part of, got you into this trap. And now it's going to be a learning experience, and it's going to require a lot of money. It's going to cost you a lot of financial struggle, strain. It's definitely going to put a little bit of strain on your finances there to get yourself out of this mess. But we have the Chariot here, and so the Chariot is victory. The Chariot is triumph. It's overcoming the obstacles. It's defeating the odds, and it's allowing yourself to learn the lesson, embody that energy, and then ride out triumphantly, knowing that you have mastered that and you will not have to go through that lesson again. So I'm just going to ask the universe to kind of elaborate a little bit more for me, if they can, on what is it that Cancer is going to need to be learning. What is this lesson that you're trying to have my Cancers learn? Okay, it wants to fall out, but not quite. Okay. So any cards or messages, Spirit, for my sign of Cancer to help them with this new transformation that they're going through. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and read the top one since they did want to fall out. The Prince of Wands. So the Prince of Wands, peace, futility. Okay, and I'm going to read it out of the guidebook since this is a new tarot deck for me, and I do not want to misinterpret anything. This one's a little bit different than the regular tarot cards, so I'm going to just double check and make sure I give you the exact true and correct message, because I do not want to misinterpret anything here. Okay, so of course, well, you know, with peace, it's going to be, you need to find a way to make peace and surrender to the fight. There may be a battle or a fight that you're currently in or currently facing. You need to surrender and find peace. Find peace by stepping into your Prince of Wands energy, which is the airy part of fire. A young man, swift and strong, impulsive, violent, just noble and generous with a sense of humor. Prudent, intolerant, cruel, cowardly, and prejudiced. So those are just some of the energies that you could be embodying, but it's best to just try to embody the more of the positive aspects, but you might need to get a little upset. Sometimes when we're having to defend ourselves from a spiritual battle or a physical battle, we do have to kind of get a little angry, but it does not mean we have to become volatile or hurt anybody. So then we have this utility. So that looks like the Seven of Swords here. So let me go ahead and give you that message here. All right, so the Seven of Swords is unstable effort, striving in vain, incomplete success due to exhaustion, untrustworthy person. So there is somebody that is amongst you, or maybe you're just not trusting yourself. So you're kind of deceiving yourself. You don't believe that you can find that middle ground of peace, or maybe the other person does not want peace, and they're deceiving you and telling you that they do want peace, but they're trying to manipulate you just to kind of sway you into whatever it is that they're trying to get out of you. So I'm just going to get this other deck here and ask Spirit if you can just give me a little bit of insight into whether this is somebody that is trying to deceive Cancer, or is this some type of energy that maybe Cancer himself or theirselves are carrying. So who is the energy, or what is the energy of deceit that is around Cancer? Show me the energy of the deceit that is around Cancer. Where is that Seven of Swords energy? A Knave of Swords. Okay, so there's somebody that is portraying themselves as somebody that wants to help you, and like they have your best interest at heart, but they don't. They're kind of just doing a job. They're kind of just like whatever, looking back, making sure that you're not noticing that they're just not really caring. The sword is right here, and they're not even picking it up, but they're telling you that they can be your knight in shining armor, basically, but they haven't even picked up their weapon. So that speaks about deceit. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely there needs to be some divine feminine work here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This speaks of a negative energy that's coming, and it's stopping you from being able to embody the full essence of your feminine, divine feminine, the one that's in her power. Whether you're masculine or feminine is not the point. But whenever you go into a nurturing situation, you need that nurturing feminine energy to come out. When you go into a combative situation, you need the masculine combative energy to come out. So we're kind of needing you to pull out more of that feminine, soothing, comfort, loving energy, while also kind of stepping back a little bit to avoid anybody that's going to try to manipulate you. When we're going through stress, that is whenever people tend to, and look, Five of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, that's isolation, you know. That's whenever somebody usually creeps in to try to get in while they can. We're in low frequency, so they try to jump in and get their shots in while they can. But just stay protected, meditate, stay in prayer, surround yourself with positive people. Do not allow negative thoughts to creep in. They're false thoughts. Cast them out. Cancer, you are a very strong, intuitive sign. So I'm going to end this with the Angel Oracle card message for you, Cancer, and then we will close out this reading. And I hope this did resonate with you, and if it did, please help me by liking, subscribing, and following. Thank you. Okay, so we have clairsentience. Archangel Raguel says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So pay attention to your every emotion that you're having. If you feel like you want to cry, write it down. What time is it? What's going on? Why do you feel that way? So that way you can start to work through them. Okay. Counselor, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and your reassurance. So just remember that during this time, you're always such a loving and serving of others sign. This is a time where you need to allow others to counsel you a little bit and take a break and just kind of regain, regroup, and restore yourself. Okay, just hang in there. This should pass by the end of October, or by October 11th, Cancer. You'll start to feel that weight coming off of you, and things will start to get transferred back into a more positive luck. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much.